So today I have an amazing selection of spring fragrances. These fragrances have mind blown me. They have made a big difference in my life, honestly. The reason why I love them is because there's literally something for everyone. I can't think of someone not liking any of these. So guys, if you're ready to know what they are, keep on watching. So I'm just gonna start with a banger. Like, I'm not even gonna play. My first fragrance is Roja Taif Oud. Just look at this bottle, like the presentation. I mean, I can tell you the craftsmanship, not only in the external aspect of the fragrance bottle, but also internally, is absolutely out of this world. My first Roja fragrance. Do not ask me what rock I've been sleeping under, but I'm happy to discover this because this has changed my life. This is so beautiful. I wish you guys could smell this. It's a beautiful oud fragrance. What you get is, initially when you spray it on, is this aldehydes. It's somehow fresh. It's got a bit of a fresh element, but not very, like, doesn't last for too long. It kind of moves in the background. Then you have this beautiful scented Taif rose, and I think there is also a white flower in this, mixed with oud, and it's a clean oud. And then it's got this musk. I think the musk is so, like, such an important part of this fragrance, because I think that's where the sensuality of this fragrance comes in. It's a very elegant, sophisticated, sensual, and very alluring fragrance. Like, I am so happy I have this. This is going to be in my holy grail for the rest of my life. It's very hard to find an oud, I feel, that does satisfy both Eastern and Western markets, but at the same time, the quality of this fragrance is beyond me. And I can tell you why, because I sprayed this on my hand, I washed it off, I took a shower the next day, I could still smell this. I've not smelled anything like this ever. Like, no fragrance quality has lasted on me that long. And that's how I know his ingredients are top notch. This is just stunning. This is what a queen would smell like, what a king would smell like. Also, guys, do not blind buy any of these fragrances. You can check them out on Twisted Lily. They have these really good sample sizes of all the niche fragrances, and that's the best way of trying things out rather than just blind buy. Please check them out. The next one, I have is by Xerjoff. This is Tony Iommi, and the hype is real. I confirm this. So I got this off Twisted Lily. Thank you so much. They actually sent this to me. And this fragrance is like, oh my God. When I sprayed this on, I found it really strong. But I love my beast mode fragrances. I just think this is one of a 10 out of a 10 kind of fragrance. The longevity is amazing, and that really makes me happy. It's a passion fruit scent with this boozy vanilla, a boozy sweetness with leather, and most importantly, my favorite note, patchouli. Oh, it's just beautiful. Like, when I smell this, I think of this dark, don't mess with me, but you just can't help but want to talk to me. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I can't explain. It's a bit of a bad, don't want to say badass, but it is kind of a badass fragrance with a lot of depth. So I would wear this when I'm wearing black. It's perfectly embodied in the bottle, but it's like when you wear black or when you want to just feel really cool. It's very attention grabbing. It's such a beautiful scent. I think they've done a fantastic job. I think it's one of Xerjoff's favorite fragrances that I own, because I feel like the rest that I've put my nose on, nothing beats this quality. It lasts like forever as well. So yeah, that's Tony Iommi. The next one I have is K'Bridge Club. I think it's under Knightsbridge Club, and it's under the JTC collection. And this fragrance is for Someone who doesn't really like loud fragrances, who cares to smell sweet and floral, almost in the gourmand direction for sure. This is a beautiful rose with cacao. I feel like that's the most prominent notes I get. It's just rose, cacao, and vanilla. Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Roses Vanille. Roses Vanille by Mancera, and it's like a hybrid between Roses Vanille and Intense Cafe by Montel. It's literally like that coffee scent that's very sweet. I do say that it doesn't give such a long projection. The longevity is just decent, it's about 6 hours, but sits close to the skin. Someone who likes to smell sweet and doesn't really want to be that loud, this is for you. Next one is Gris Chanel by BDK Parfum. This scent is so unique. I don't think I've smelled anything like this. It's so delicious. Like, the beautiful thing of this scent is that I can also foresee wearing this in summer because there's some freshness. Initial burst starts off with a very heavy cardamom note with some sandalwood and some tea. But I also get some lavender. I don't know why, because I think there's something very calming in this fragrance. So I can't see who wouldn't like this. The juice, the bottle, I mean, I love everything about this. I feel like I need to explore more from this house. But so far I can tell you, if a man wore this, oh, I just love it to smell it on a man. I usually like wearing this when I'm feeling a bit moody or it's just very hot, or when I'm going to work. It's such a versatile fragrance and it's very unique in its scent profile. Really love this. Absolutely stunning fragrance. So the next fragrance that I have is literally an amazing combo. It's a great layering that I discovered recently, and I'm addicted to layering these two. First one is Delina by Parfums de Mali, and the next one is by Memoize Luxuria. These two together, oh my god, they have such a similar scent profile that they're almost very complementary. I wish it was like a one scent. Delina, as you all know, is this beautiful rhubarb peony fragrance with lots of vanilla. It's sweet and floral, whereas Luxuria is by Memoize is like a creamy cashmere, a floral creamy cashmere with touches of cassis, which is kind of, I think, replicating a raspberry note. So when I spray these two together, I feel like I'm fragile and I'm very like soft but very beautiful, if that makes sense. So these two are such a stunning combo. Next one I have is Florist by Ellis Brooklyn. This was sent to me and I think this is a very affordable fragrance. And I just love the brand's concept. It's vegan, they're sustainable, and those are things I adore. When you smell this, you do get a burst of freshness, and then it slowly has a big, this big cloud of tuberose, gardenia, and then there's a lot of sweetness, and I guess that's from the honeysuckle used. It just literally smells like a florist shop. Do you know what I mean? It's so crazy. They really made such a spot on, and that's what I enjoy about the fragrance. Some of them under this house is really spot on. Like, I have salt and this, and those are the two that I actually enjoy. So this is like an everyday scent. I think it's just a simple scent. It's not very complicated. It's, you know, got a fresh element to it, but yet very floral touch to it. That's Florist by Ellis Brooklyn. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you're interested in any of these fragrances, please let me know down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!